Hi, I'm KD. I'm an Alaskan artist who draws Alaskan wildlife with pencil. This is a Polychromos pencil piece called The Last Wild Alaskan Wolf. I begin with the eyes, and then I outline the body with a light gray, and then fill it in from top left to bottom right. Once completed, I cover him up and then draw the background in. I use the golden ratio spiral as a guide for influencing some of my background. In this piece, it's fairly subtle. You can see it starts from the eye here and swirls outward through the sky and slightly influences the northern lights. And where the northern lights meet the spiral, they come down over his head. Over his left shoulder, there's the Little Bear constellation, which is our Alaskan constellation. It's on our flag. The northern star, Polaris, is closest to his head. Behind him is the northern sky. He's in the alpine of the Alaskan range. It's mid-September. A snow has fell a few days before. Cradled between his legs is an Arctic aster. The legend of the aster flower comes from Greek mythology. The goddess Astrea was the last god to live on earth with man. She was the goddess of innocence, purity, and justice. Once corruption and greed consumed the hearts of humans, she fled to the sky where she wept tears over the earth. The tears sprouted up into aster flowers. When I drew this piece, this was my first color fur piece with Polychromos pencils. So this took quite a while to lay in all the fur. Just like in feathers, I find that there's fractals in textures like fur. As ferocious and intelligent as wolves are, they are also the most fragile. They require vast expanses of wilderness. They are very sensitive to ecosystem and environmental changes. Before I drew this wolf, I was out snow machining to get firewood. I was about 10 miles from home. Right on the same trail I was snow machining, there was a large black wolf. He walked off into the distance. I waited for him to be gone before I started the machine up again. It was a truly surreal experience. Thousands of years ago, when human art as we know it was in its infancy, we chose to depict animals as subjects on rocks, in caves, and on everyday objects, far more often than humans. Maybe it's no surprise in a way. Sometimes when we look at animals, we see a mirror. Through their behavior, tenacity, and perseverance, we see the truth of our own nature. Thank you for watching. The biggest favor you could do for me is liking this video and subscribing. I love being an artist with all my heart, and subscribing would help me along my journey. I have many other art pieces and I would love to show you. Make future videos breaking down my best pieces. I hope you have an amazing day.